I'm saying it's over between us. I mean, I can't find a reason to stay with you anymore. And honestly, I want to aim higher.
What do you mean by aim higher? We promised we'd build a future together. We were even preparing for the wedding.
Yeah, at first. I thought I could do it with you, but I've reconsidered. You're from a single-parent household, right? And you don't have money. I just can't marry someone who grew up like that.
What? What are you saying? That doesn't matter at all. How I grew up has nothing to do with you. Breaking up over something like that is just awful.
Come on, get real. I deserve a better life. And I realized you can't give me that. Honestly, marrying a rich woman would make my life easier.
Are you seriously saying that? You're leaving me just for money? I can't believe you're that kind of person.
Can't believe it? Think realistically for a second. Your family doesn't have a father, and you're poor. When I think about being tied to that for the rest of my life, well, it's a bit much, don't you think? I need to think about my future too. I want a better life, and I need a partner who fits that.
So you've decided I'm not fit for you. What about all the love and time we've spent together? Are you saying that was a waste?
Love doesn't pay the bills, you know. Money and status are what matter to me. Oh, and by the way, I met a girl at work recently. Turns out, she's the CEO's daughter. I've got a shot at dating her. Don't you think this is my big chance to change my life for the better?
What? The CEO's daughter? So the reason you're dumping me is because of her?
Yeah, that's about it. If I'm with her, my career is set, and my future's going to be bright. So we're done. You should find someone else, you know, even if he's not as good as me.
This is awful. Truly awful. I never imagined it would end like this.
Come on, don't get so emotional. I feel bad about breaking up too. But this is for my future. Sorry, but this is the end.
Fine. Now I see how selfish you really are. Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
It's me. Do you know who this is? I'm speaking with Nora, right? How have you been lately? Doing well? I tried messaging you on WhatsApp, but no response. Can't believe it's been 6 years since then. Our memories haven't faded at all, have they? Nora, are you busy with work or something? But you haven't even read the messages. It feels kinda lonely being ignored like this. No way you've forgotten about me, right? I don't remember doing anything that bad. I mean, I'm the one reaching out after all this time. Come on, answer me already, will you? Geez. For some reason, the old ID didn't work, so I even changed my phone number just to contact you. Hurry up and reply.
Cut it out already. You're seriously being so persistent. What do you want? I have no idea why you're contacting me so much. I'm living a new life now, so why are you bringing all this back up?
Oh, Nora, you finally replied. Man, I've been waiting for this.
Wait, are you misunderstanding something?
Come on, we were engaged, so it's fine to show some affection, right? Besides, I still think of you as my fiancé. so it's only natural to be in touch.
Seriously, how many times do I need to remind you that I used to be your ex-fiancé? We have nothing to do with each other anymore, and no matter how many times you contact me, it's pointless. Yeah, we might have been engaged in the past, but that's history. I'll say it again. X means X and nothing more. Face reality.
But hey, even if X is in front, the fact that we were engaged doesn't change. So we're still connected in some way, right? Plus, we had promises from the past, so we can try again, don't you think?
Shut up. Your twisted logic isn't going to work. I'm living a new life now. I've completely moved on from you and left you in the past. If you keep trying to invade my life, I'm just going to block you. I'd appreciate it if you just back off.
Wait, hold on. Blocking me and rejecting my calls out of nowhere? That's not fair. Wait, have you been blocking me for the past 6 years? Is that why I couldn't reach you? What were you thinking, doing something like that? Blocking or rejecting calls from your fiancé? Who does that? Normally, fiancés talk things out, don't they? Come on, Nora. Give me a break. I know you're still relying on me. If you don't stop this, I'm going to get mad.
What?
How much more trouble are you going to make me go through?
Wait, did you seriously change your phone number again? I never thought you'd go that far, but your persistence is unbelievable. How long are you going to cling to me?
I have no choice. You keep blocking and rejecting my calls, so I have to go through all this trouble just to reach you. I didn't mean to be this persistent, but it's your fault for not responding.
This isn't about being responsive. What I'm saying is, this is completely harassment. You need to realize that. How can you not understand this is harassment?
No, I get it. It's been 6 years, so you probably don't want me to see the older version of you, right? That's why you're scared to meet me, isn't it? I get it, I really do.
What? What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with this.
Come on. We're both in our late 30s now. It's only natural to have aged a bit. But even though we've gotten older, we still have that old promise, don't we? Don't you think now is the time to fulfill it?
No, that's not the issue. I'm telling you, our relationship is over.
That's not the point. What matters most to me is that you've become a $3 million woman. That's what brings me the most joy.
Don't just go around giving me weird names. And I'm not defined by that money.
Actually, I've already got the marriage papers ready. All that's left is for you to sign, and we can submit them right away. Then we'll officially be husband and wife.
How many times do I have to say it? I'm already married. And I have been for a year.
Just get a divorce. I know your current marriage is loveless, so let's start over. That's the best choice for you.
What?
Instead of staying in a loveless marriage, you should come back to me with that $3 million. If you want, I could even be the one to join your family.
You never listen to anyone and always twist things to suit yourself.
Huh?
You know my grandfather's company name, right?
Yeah, I know it. But I don't need to work, so what's the point of looking it up?
Check the company website and look at the new CEO introduction right at the top. Right now.
What now?
Just do it. Now check the CEO's name.
Fine. All right, I checked. Huh? The CEO's name is Jacob Miller.
My last name is now Miller.
What? Wait, so the new CEO is your relative or something?
He's my husband.
What?
And one more thing. About that story you mentioned earlier about me being an executive. That's my husband, not me.
What?
I work at a completely different company, not related to my grandfather's or my husband's.
Wait a second. So you really did get married?
I've told you that multiple times.
But still, that doesn't change the fact that it's a loveless marriage, right?
We had a perfectly normal love marriage, thank you very much.
What?
And there's one more thing I want to make clear. What you're after is the money I supposedly inherited, right? That's what you're aiming for, isn't it? But you know, the amount I actually inherited isn't some grand total like $3 million.
What? What do you mean?
I have no idea where this $3 million figure even came from. Rumors really get blown out of proportion and stray far from the truth, don't they? There's a big difference from the actual amount, so maybe you should have confirmed things before jumping to conclusions.
Wait, so it wasn't $3 million?
What you heard was just a rumor, right? You didn't even verify it yourself, and you rushed ahead believing it. You're way too naive. You really should learn to check things out for yourself.
No way.
Most rumors don't reflect the truth, so you should have acted more carefully. This whole situation should have taught you that, don't you think?
That's impossible. How could that be?
Yeah, it's truly a troubling situation. To be dragged into all this because of baseless information? It's nothing but a nuisance. The amount I inherited is completely different, and honestly, it has nothing to do with you in the first place.
No way. This is too cruel.
What's so cruel? The real issue is that you moved forward without even checking the facts. Don't drag me into this. It's me who's being inconvenienced here.
I told you I quit my job, right? I never expected things to turn out like this.
That's what I've been telling you. You need to think and act carefully before making any rash decisions. So, what's your plan now? How are you going to live?
What am I supposed to do? It's impossible.
You'll have to job hunt. That's your only option. What other options do you think you have? Face reality.
Job hunting? I can't do that. How did it end up like this?
It's too late to be shocked now. You need to take responsibility for the choices you've made. That's what being an adult is.
This wasn't how it was supposed to be.
So, have you finally understood? I've been living my new life for a long time, and I've no interest in you anymore. No more talk about $3 million or $5 million. There's no room for you in my life anymore. From now on, you need to think about your own life and figure out how to live it. Don't make me say it again.
No way. You've got to be kidding me. Nora, won't you help me?
I don't see any reason to help you.
But we were engaged. I'm in trouble, so it's only natural for you to help me, right? Nora!
After that, all contact from Luca completely stopped. Well, of course, once he realized that all his plans had fallen apart and that the money he was after didn't exist, I knew he would lose interest in me. Rumor has it that his life took a downward spiral. After quitting that company, he struggled to find another job. And because he angered the CEO, bad rumors about him spread throughout the industry. Every time a company rejected his job applications, he reportedly lashed out, saying, "Why am I the only one going through this?" Did he really think of himself as a victim? In the end, he couldn't find a decent job, and now he's working day to day on temp jobs just to get by. I've also heard that he's buried in debt. It's all his own doing. As for me, I'm living peaceful, fulfilling days with my husband and children. Money and status have nothing to do with my true happiness.